you don't have this kit in your bug out bag, you're making a huge mistake. Hello everyone, welcome to another installment of The Beginner Survivalist. I'm Ken, I hope y'all are doing great. As you saw, one of the most crucial items that you can have in your bug out bag is this. It's your fire kit. This is also one of the 5 C's under combustion. Now, why do you need one of these? A variety of reasons. 1, boiling water to be able to purify it so you can drink it. 2, to be able to cook. 3, for warmth, especially if you're in a colder climate. Number 4, you can also use it for signaling. Now, different fire kits have different things in them. You can get them pre-made. I personally wouldn't recommend that. There's a bunch of different ways you can do it, but me personally, I want to be able to choose the items that are in mine, and I highly recommend that you do too. As you can see, my fire kit is not very big, weighs less than a pound, will take up next to no space in my bug out bag. So what do you say we jump in and we take a look at what's inside my fire kit? Alright everyone, let's take a look at what's in my fire kit. We've got numerous things in here. One of the biggest things is a ferro rod with a striker. For those of you who don't know how to use this, what it does is, this is basically made of, hell, I don't know. But what it does, as you saw from those really bright things, it makes a lot of sparks, and those sparks are hot. You get those against tinder and all of that, and next thing you know, you have yourself some fire. I have 2 ferro rods in my fire kit. I also have this that I just got recently. Now, as you can probably tell, there's a ferro rod right there, but the rest of this is made of magnesium. Magnesium gives off very, very hot sparks and will definitely catch anything that's on top, that's with it. It'll definitely catch it on fire. That's why I have this, because of the magnesium. Now, next thing we have is we have some ignition sources. One, which is homemade, I made this myself, is cotton rounds with Vaseline. These things make a great fire starter. They will burn for a minute or 2, maybe a little bit longer. The nice thing about using the cotton rounds is that you can even cut them, so that way you use less and you have more. I'm sorry, never mind. What I also have here is jute twine. You take this apart, you spread it out, you get it all nice and fluffed up. There's another ignition source. So that way you can, get your fire lit. I also have chemically treated tinder, which will really help in getting the fire started. I also have a couple of other things. I have a couple of lighters. Even if you run out of fluid with these, everybody's used a lighter out there, right? Like I said, even if these run out of fluid, you can still use them for the sparks, because there basically is a little flint in there, and there is the little sparks. So there you go. Another thing that I carry in my fire kit is stormproof matches with an extra striker. I will be getting some more strikers to go with this, because the more the better, because you never know what's going to happen out there. Now, you're out there in a survival scenario. It is very, very cold. You're going to need to get warm. So that's where this fire kit's going to come in. If you don't have it, I'm sorry, but you're not going to make it. What all of this boils down to, just like this channel is all about, is surviving. I want everyone to survive. Now, do I want an SHTF scenario to happen? No, absolutely not. But I would rather be prepared and have this stuff and not need it than need it and not have it. Now, a really good rule of thumb is 2 is 1 and 1 is none. That's why I have multiple lighters, multiple ferro rods, multiple ways of getting a fire lit and get it going. Because as the saying says, once again, 2 is 1 and 1 is none. Because if you have 2 and one of them breaks, you've still got to wait to be able to make a fire. If you only have 1 and that breaks, I'm sorry, buddy, but you're screwed. So, just be smart about it. Put together your own fire kit because everybody has their own needs. What I need is different from what you need. You also need to adjust it for your climate, where you live. What's it look like during the wintertime? What's it look like during the summertime? All of that stuff. So, just think about what you're going to put in this and make sure it goes into your bag. If you have multiple bags, I suggest having multiple fire kits so that way you have 1 in each kit. What else can I say? Nothing. I think I've said just about all of it. So, remember what I said. Make sure you have a fire kit in your bug out bag. Because if you don't, you're going to be sorry. Thank you for watching this episode of The Beginner Survivalist. Once again, my name is Ken. And please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. It would really help me out a lot. I really appreciate it. And remember, keep it frosty.